Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the one true God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to send salutations to all the Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, exalting the name of Yahweh and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in truth and in sincerity. Alright, this lesson is going to be about this video that's been circling in social media. It's about this guy that catches his girl in bed, sleep. And it's his woman, it's his woman. And he caught her, sleeping with another man. And he has his babies in another room. And that's where she put them. And the baby's like on the floor, not even in the fucking bed. Just a whole baby. Just on the floor alone. You know what I mean? And she's laid up with some dude, and the kids are just up, and she just over here laid up with this nigga, man. Listen, man, this shit kind of pissed me off. That's why I wanted to do a lesson on it. Because brother had shared it, and I was like, man, this shit's so wicked. And, it be like that, man. These females, bro, they put their kids second to these niggas, man. The well-being of their own children. I'm thinking like, why this baby on the floor? But hey, she got to get busy and appease her new nigga, make sure he comfortable, so he don't want to hear no kids crying and her dealing with her motherly duties. You know what I'm saying? That's for the father. So she got to put the kids in a whole nother room. Right, which is cool, people do that, they don't always, but that's a little ass baby, you know what I mean? And she didn't even know the baby was on the floor. The father came in, saw the baby was on the floor, caught her cheating, so it's just a mess. But I'm gonna go ahead and just play the clip and get some scriptures, because man, stuff like this, man. It's why the scriptures exist, and why rules exist, and why laws exist. Because there's no shame. She has no shame. No shame. And this is why people get put to death in the Bible for these type of sins.
What? This is a friend. This is a friend?
Yes.
So this is what you turned Jehovah's Witness for?
Sebastian. Chill out. He's just a friend.
She said that's just a friend. You remember that Biz Markie song, Just a Friend? So you just sleeping with your friend? So you invited this nigga over to just sleep with him. Sleep in the same bed with him. And you notice how he said, so this is who you turned Jehovah's Witness for, which is another false religion. So she been drinking that wine, So she a Jehovah's Witness, a cheating Jehovah's Witness.
Bro, and you got my kids on the ground.
What are you talking about?
You got my kids on the ground, bro. My daughter's on the ground. Windsor, a grown ass nigga like this. I'm not even mad, bro, but you gotta go, bro. Feel me? She got DCF problems. She got all type of stuff, bro. This is crazy. This is really crazy.
Can you chill out?
This is crazy, bro. I don't know how you. Well, you know what? That don't even matter, bro. But dude, she got 2 kids, bro. She like if you see my daughter's on the ground, bro.
She's not on the ground.
Like no, seriously, she's on the ground,
She's
bro.
on a cushion on the ground. You know she sleeps on the ground.
Like this is crazy. This is crazy. Look at my daughter, bro. Look how my daughter is on the ground.
Sebastian, what are you doing?
Look how my daughter is on the ground. You got that. You got it, bro. You got it. you got it, bro.
Whole time I'm like, nigga, pick that baby up, man. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the baby, man. I'm like, pick the damn baby up, bro. But, you know, he probably just upset, you know, but it's good footage for when he showed the judge, you know what I'm saying, if he want to get his kids. This is just, you know, it's good footage, you know, if he want to, you know, get custody of his kids or whatnot. But yeah, man, this is shit wicked as hell, bro.
I might as well turn up all the lights. I ain't got. Elena, this is crazy, bro. I mean, you had a girl on the ground, like.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it, man. Yeah, laid up with some nigga, baby on the floor. You know these females ain't shit, man. They not. They just not. Wicked as hell, but this is just the world we live in. This is what it is. Let me go ahead. Let's start with Ecclesiastes 7:26. It says, "And I find more bitter than death the woman, whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleaseth God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her." And I'm pretty sure that dude ain't a man of the Lord, but at the end of the day, you know, these women, you know, there are snares and nets. They get you caught up, man. You know, hey, anything could have happened. You know, you walk in the house, you see a nigga laid up with your girl, kids just all over the floor. That shit will fucking disco inferno, you know. A nigga be so hot and mad, you know what I'm saying? You nigga do anything, man. Yeah, I remember there was a rapper, his name was, I think his name was Problem. He's from Atlanta. And he would end up sleeping with this chick. He went to her house, they fell asleep, and her boyfriend came home. And he ended up killing him in his sleep, you know. And I think he ended up going to jail. But he ended up killing dude in his sleep. Y'all, you can't be messing around with these females that got husbands. That shit wicked. And that shit'll get you caught up. And he got caught up. And this nigga in the video, he could have got caught up. But dude was real, he handled the situation as cool as he could. He could have flipped out, you know, got violent, but he didn't. But these women, bro, they get you caught up, bro. And there's brothers right now, you know, or brothers that have been put in jail because of these damn women, man. Alright, these women are just, they for the streets, man. And they wicked as hell. Hey, man, that's why Paul said it, man. He would rather you no woman, because they just tricksters, man. And then you give your heart over to them, and then they crush you. You know, and then next thing you know, you all discombobulated over a chick. When your first love is supposed to be this wisdom and this word. Sophia. You know, the Bible related wisdom to a woman and gave her a name. Because when you look up wisdom in the Greek, it's called Sophia. All right, and the Bible considers wisdom a woman. So this is the woman we're supposed to cling on to. All right, and love and cherish and exalt. You know, not these chicks out here because they just wicked. All right. Sirach 26:8 says, a drunken woman and a gathered abroad causes great anger, and she will not cover her own shame. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. And you seen that in that video, the way Shorty was looking. She was in the bed, laid up with that dude, had no shame. She didn't look like she was, you know, ashamed of what she did. She telling him, he's just a friend. Chill out. You know? That shit, what? Like I said, that dude handled it good, because I don't know if I could have handled it as good as he did. But he did. You know? But these women, bro, it's crazy. It says, verse 10, it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. And that's exactly what these women got. They got too much liberty. They got liberated back in, like, what was it, the 60s, 70s? All right, with the women's liberation and what do you call that? That feminist movement, you know. And now they can work and, you know what I'm saying, and vote and do all kind of things now. And then they went straight to being whores, you know, and volunteering to be single mothers also. So, hey man, this whole government gave them power, all right. But a lot of that stuff was strategic to go against the so-called black community. You know, to get the man out the house, all right, to make sure the woman is the sole leader of the head of the family, so it breaks the order, you know. But that's all a woman want. A woman just want to be the leader. These new age hoes, man, they don't want to be led and told what to do. All right, because they just wicked. All right, it says she will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hodge she will sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. So she gonna be a slut out here in these streets. All right, she'll be a slut out here. All right, and that's exactly what you saw in that video. Old girl is slutting out for some dude. All right, who supposedly is a Jehovah's Witness, but alright. Verse 25, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear the Lord. And clearly that chick don't fear the Lord. All right. And a female dog is a bitch, so she's gonna be counted as a bitch. All right. You know, amen. But that's all good. You know, like, to the brothers, it's just a learning experience. Anything you lose on this place, we're going to get back 100-fold. All right? We're going to get it all back and more in the kingdom. All right? So it's really her loss. Because if you are a man of the Lord, and hey, it says that a man going to be a covering for a woman. All right? In those days. And them chicks just ain't going to have no covering. You know? So with that, all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai.